Javon, you came here because you both had questions whether this little boy is your biological son. You came here, you took a DNA test, and the results for the test for that boy, who's 1.5 years old, the results are, Javon, you are not the father.
Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome back. Welcome back to another review with the older man. By the way, my name is Paul Aiken. And the reason I say this is because I've been getting quite a few people asking me, like, older man, they're calling me older man, what's your name? Now, here's the thing. One of the reasons that I have never told people my name on this channel is simply because I don't want to be the highlight of this channel. I eventually want to take it to a point where I'm bringing in other older men that would be just as important as me. But just because I should be polite, I should mention my name. Paul is my name, and wisdom, giving you wisdom, is my game. Oh, I like that. I'm thinking that's going to be the next tagline. But anyway, enough bullshit. Let's talk about this video. And this one came across my feed a couple weeks ago, and it really disturbed me. And it's basically a young man that was brought onto one of these talk shows, and he's 17 years old with another girl who's just as young with 2 kids. But here's the kicker. Or should I spoil it before I reveal it? I'm gonna leave it so that you guys can see the video. Just check this out and let me know if this don't hurt you as much as it hurt me. But before we play it, come on, you know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't. Come on, most of you, almost 80% of you guys watching my channel are not freaking subscribed. That's disgusting. Come on, man. If you're not subscribed, at least give me a like, just to know that you're around and you're liking the content. All right? Let me know. Give me some feedback, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button. All right? Let's look at this video. All right, let's take a look at the video. All right, which show this was from? The Steve Wilcox Show. These are high schoolers, man. Jesus.
We were off and on at the time. And while we were off, I did find out that I was pregnant, and I didn't know how to tell him.
Right.
For one, because he was 14.
Right.
And for two, I was scared, so
Right.
it was a secret for a while.
Now, there is a chance that he could not be the father.
Yes.
Right.
Wow.
For both
So
children.
this is a young girl that's having sex with
All right,
multiple
Javon, you
guys
took a
in high
DNA test,
school.
and this test here
That's
is
pretty
going to be
scary.
for your 1.5-year-old son.
Yes.
Javon, you came here because you both had questions whether this little boy is your biological son. You came here, you took a DNA test, and the results for the test for that boy, who's 1.5 years old, the results are, Javon, you are not the father.
I'm gonna just start with this. I know that both of these kids don't have fathers in their lives. Both of them. They do not have fathers in their lives. All right? Because this young lady, beautiful young lady, she's been pregnant twice. And she's had multiple partners because he is not the father.
It's got to hurt.
Look at him. He's a kid. 17. He's a kid.
I do feel
The only reason
little
that
uncomfortable
they're not arrested is because they're both minors.
asking the same questions I would normally ask an adult.
Let's
What's your
proceed.
mom's name?
Virginia.
Let's bring out Virginia.
He's trying to hold it back like a man.
Watch the court.
Everybody's in shock.
Okay.
Let it out, brother. Let it out, man.
Hi, Steve.
Virginia, you know, like I was saying, I got to
So his
imagine for you as
mother's
a
there.
mother to find out that your 6-year-old
no
daughter was
father
pregnant
inside.
had to be.
Like I said, no father inside.
Why don't you tell me what you were feeling?
I was mad.
You were mad.
I was mad. I was disappointed. But at the end of the day, she's my baby.
Sure.
And I want to be there for my baby.
Right. But now, Javon out that he's not the father of your oldest grandson. And when you hear that he's not the biological father, and you're obviously upset, what are you thinking?
He looks like, I mean, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm just so mad right now.
Upset. And what makes you upset?
Because I love him and I want him to be.
I'll pause it here for a sec. That's the boy's mother. Now the thing is, now here's the thing. They're both kids, so you can't even condemn either of them, because these are not adults that are thinking with a totally developed mind. These are not individuals. These are not adults that are functioning at an adult level. They're not making decisions based on life experience in world views. These are kids who've been taught by television, who's been taught by rap music, who's been taught by movies and video games and the streets. The worst possible places to get information. But I feel it for the kid, man. For both of them, I feel it for. Because I'm sure this young girl now has to go tell another young boy that he's the father. Wow.
Right.
I love him like he's my son. And I want him to be.
You took a DNA test concerning the little boy.
I don't like to judge people based simply on appearances, but if your mother has a big ass neck tattoo, right? She didn't make very good life choices. What make you think that she's going to be qualified to actually give her daughter better life advice? Man, America, you guys got a problem.
And the results of this DNA test, Javon, is that you are not the father of Taylor's 2-month-old son.
This is a second chance.
We gotta stay strong. We got to. We can't fall. We can't fall. Taylor,
Wow.
Taylor, it's hard. Listen.
Wow.
Listen. What did I tell you? Taylor, it's gonna be, you're gonna go through that. It's hard. This is
Now,
why we came to get
I could look
closure.
at this
We got
two
the
ways.
closure. Y'all either gotta move, y'all gotta push forward.
Nothing changes for you?
I'm gonna be the grandmother regardless.
Babe, I'm sorry. I love you. I hope this won't change nothing. I don't know what to say right now. I can't really say much right now. It hurts me that he's hurting.
Sure.
It's hurting me even more. It's hurting me.
Vaughn, listen. If you love these babies, if you
Right now, this poor kid is in pain. He just found out that 2 kids that he fell in love with because he felt that they were his are not his. So I feel his pain for that. However, we'll proceed and I'll show you how the adult females took this. But you guys got to feel the pain for this young man. Because there's one thing about a child, right? They don't hold back from letting it out. They haven't developed any stoicism as yet. And it's worse when all he's had all his life was a mother. So let it out, let it out. The idea that the kid is now going to bawl his ass off in public, and all of his friends are going to see this, and they're going to rip him a new one. Not only because he thought that he was a father of kids from a promiscuous girl, he's going to take that heat in school and in public right now. You have no idea how ruthless young men can be when they get screwed over by a woman. If he had a father backing him, I would feel much more secure that he'd be able to handle it. But he don't. He has a mother. But those guys are going to rip him a new one when he gets back on the street. She, the girl, girl, you go girl, she's going to get praised, especially by her female friends. But other men, she's going to have a hard time finding another guy.
These babies, if you love these babies, you're going to stay the same. You're not going to change. Do you understand that? You're going to be a man and you're going to do what you've been doing. That's that. Okay? There's no need to fold. You've been in their life since they... Come on. Come on. It's hard. You're going to go through this. But...
For those of you that don't live in America, the biggest problem this kid is going to face is that he's registered as the father. If he's registered as the father, they can't remove him from child support for 18 years minimum, because that's the way the government works over there. Once you proclaim that you're the father, whether the kids are yours or not, it is literally a nightmare trying to get your name off of that birth certificate. Thereby, you are hooked for child support for kids that are not yours from age 17. That's why I tell you guys, gentlemen, cover it up, cover it up, cover it up. Focus on building yourself first. This poor kid, I'm feeling it, man.
What did you tell me? I understand, Javon. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Trust me. But y'all gonna get through this. Y'all gonna be okay. Y'all gonna be okay. I know, Javon. I know. I understand. I know it's hard, but you guys have to keep pushing forward. We're gonna keep going. It's hard,
But it's this statement here that really irked me. A woman will tell her son that he should be a man for another man's kids, right? And keep taking care of another man's seed. Tell me how that makes sense. Whereas this kid will calm down 2 or 3 weeks from now and realize, shit, I just dodged a bullet. None of these kids are mine. And he could try to freaking work as hard as he can because he's a minor to see if he don't have to pay child support, right? Because I'm sure he don't have a full-time job yet. I don't know how the laws would work for underage kids having kids. But if he could get his name removed, I'm sure if he get a good lawyer, he could probably fight this quite well and start his life afresh away from this girl. But what is the mother telling him? Oh, no, you're going to do exactly what you're doing right now. That is shit advice for her son. Because this girl lied to him. And because she produced a simp, I mean, look at the whole freaking hair and the ponytail shit. She obviously grew a simp. So she's actually grooming him to take care of 2 kids that are not his at 17 years old. You please tell me, how is that good parenting? Wow.
Hey, Javon, do you feel like talking anymore?
Nah, I don't want to talk no more.
And I understand that. And that's why this is a very young man and with devastating news. And I don't want to push it. You came for closure, obviously, and it's not the closure that anybody on stage, I feel like, wanted. I hope everybody respects everybody's feelings and decisions in this case, because being 17 and thinking you're a father, and then you find out you're not, that might change certain doors opening and closing in your life. And it's not going to be easy. You're not going to walk off the stage and feel great. And you might not feel great in a month from now. But someday you will. And you'll get past that hurt. And how you get past your hurt is how you live your life.
So many men are broken because, like I said in other videos, women are guaranteed that their DNA is passed on. They know that the kid is theirs. For a man, it's always a doubt. And for every single species, every single individual that exists on this earth, his one primary goal, his most biological goal in this world is to pass on his DNA. That's why this young kid is hurt. He thought this was his DNA. It isn't. When we're looking at when we're looking at the stats where almost 1 in 3, that means 30% of DNA tests taken, 1/3 of them were discovered that the men were not the actual fathers that they thought they were. Think about that shit. And these are just the men that were suspicious. Imagine if we did this nationwide, and this is one of the reasons why I'm a serious supporter of mandatory paternity tests. I am sure the statistics would be even worse. But women would not want this because it would make them, it would clearly show that they are the worst. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave that there. But let me know your comments, and realize that, especially in the black community, because I'm black, I'm going to only talk about my people. And I hate to use that term, but I think you understand what I'm saying. I can't criticize any other culture and race, because who am I to start getting into others' business? And I can't do it for every single society. But I can just say, in general, I'm going to say this as a human being. We have to do better. Women have to understand that they are the guardians of every single child that exists. And if you're going to be irresponsible with it, you got to pay the consequences. Mandatory paternity tests on every single birth will solve this problem. All right? Guys, subscribe, hit the notification button. See you in the next one. Cheers.